In this movie, we're going to be looking at cable labeling and cable schedules. We begin with a completed block schematic drawing, which shows a full system with audio circuit paths in blue, video circuit paths in purple, and power circuit paths in green. And to make it a little bit easier to navigate this drawing, I'm simply going to use the layers dialog to hide the audio circuit paths and the power circuit paths. So we're just left with the video circuit paths. So let's zoom in, and if we click on any of these cables, we can see that we've already set up certain attributes for the cables, like the start connector, the end connector, the description, the model number, and so forth and so on. But we haven't set the label values. Now I can do this in several ways. One would be to simply type in the label that I want. So let's type in video 001, hit enter, and as you can see at the start point of that cable, the label has appeared. But if I had to type in all of the labels for all of my cables across the whole system, that would be a lot of typing. And that's why we have the cable label tool. And this is a quick and easy way to set all three of those labels, or any one or two or all of them, in a single action. So we'll set the new values for these cable labels, and I'll begin by saying the start label will be video 001. The middle label, you don't have to put in a middle label, but I'm going to designate it as an RJ59 cable. And then we'll also set the end label as video 001. Now, Stardraw Design 7 is pretty smart, and if it sees something that looks like a number, and the end bit of this string is a number, we can treat it as a number. So by checking the increment box, this will add the step value, in this case 1, every time we set this label. So we'll set increment both for the start label and the end label. And you can see that we now have the cable label cursor, and as we hover over a cable, the cable highlights in green, and click on it to set the labels. So I'll simply click through each of these cables, and that's a fairly simple and painless operation. And then to exit the cable label tool, hit escape, and if we zoom in, you can see that all of those incrementally numbered cable labels have been set, the start and the middle and the end labels. Now we can use these cable attributes to generate a cable schedule. So this is a feature that's available from block schematic drawings only. Choose the File Export command, and from the Save as Type drop down, choose Cable Schedule, and you'll notice that it has a .xls extension. This means that it is a spreadsheet. So I'm going to save this onto my desktop. I'm going to call it reference project block schematic.xls, and we'll simply save that file. Now, there is the file that we've just created. Double click on it to open up Excel, and you can see the information that is now shown that's been generated from that drawing. Let's just file of those columns. So you can see within a cable schedule we have information about the product that each cable is going from. We then see the start port, and this information is generated automatically. So this cable, for example, is going from input 1. We then have the cable label information, the start, middle and end labels. Then we have the end port for the product that the cable is connecting to. Then we have all of the attributes for each cable, and then we have all of the attributes for the product that the cable is going to. So as you can see, with this cable schedule we have all of the information that might be pertinent to any particular cable. And if we just go down to the end here, you'll see here we have the various video cables that we've just set the labels for, video 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it is as simple as that. So by using the cable label tool, which is this one here, and by using File, Export to Cable Schedule, you can generate all kinds of information relating to the cables in your system. Thank you.